Keisha here. I'm actually wanting to talk to the first-time home buyers. Okay. I want to say that being informed is the most important when you're making a big financial decision, especially as big as, buying a home. I know that it seems like a very taxing process. It seems complicated. It could also seem overwhelming. So I'm here to basically give a few tips on what you can do prior to buying a home if you're thinking about it. And hopefully that, some of these tips will put you in the position not only for a smooth transaction, but also to have a very pleasant experience. Okay. So the first thing is that you want to learn and know what your credit score is. You want to know not only your score, but you also want to know what's on your credit report, because knowing those is the biggest factors in facts of your loan terms of what they're going to be. So knowing your score before you even talk to a lender will give you a better idea, and you're not going to be surprised about what they find when they do start running your credit score, when they start doing the hard inquiry on your credit. Okay, if it is lower than a 700, that's okay. I do suggest that, if there are things that is keeping it from being a 700 to, go and fix it. Whether it's just to pay off a credit card, bring it down a little bit, or, whatever you have on there that's going to bring it up. Okay, so I do suggest that because it's going to help you have a lower interest rate. However, not saying that you have to have a 700. There are loans out there, there are lenders out there that will go as low as 630, and even more lower that I've heard, 580, but your interest rates are going to be higher. So just remember that when you're going into that. Also, have a lender pre-approve your loan before you even shop. That way you have the letter on hand, and that way that you come off as a very serious buyer. I know in California there are some owners that even require, before you even see their houses, that you have a letter on hand, proof of funds, or a letter stating that you are pre-approved, because they want to know that they're showing to a potential buyer for their home. No one wants to no one wants to waste their time or anything. So that's good. Also, shop lenders. Don't go to the first one. Shop around. A lot of lenders give out credits and incentives with, if you decide to use their agency. So just, don't go to the first one, but, go and shop around. You're going to be looking for the lowest rates, or if, the other incentives that they may have. So just don't look at just the interest rates, look at the whole package. Okay. Also know the expenses. Ask for a breakdown with the lender. It's like, okay, what am I expected to pay at closing? Do I need to pay anything at closing? And if I do, can I negotiate that? Is there things that I can do? And I can tell you that negotiating closing costs between the seller and yourself, it is possible. So don't get too overworked, but know your closing costs. Know how much that is, so that way you can come in when you start making an offer, you could use that. Okay. Also, find a realtor, like myself, but a realtor. The reason being is that the realtor is going to know the market. They're going to know the market. They're going to know the neighborhoods. They're going to know, how long a house has been on the market. They'll be able to help you find the house and price it where it needs to be. So just because that the house is priced at a certain price doesn't mean that you have to come in with that price. Everything on the contract is negotiable, including the price of the house, and also other things as well. So just remember that when you're shopping for a realtor, not shopping for a realtor, but when you're looking for a realtor, you want to make sure that you trust that realtor. That realtor is going to help you get the most house for your buck. in the long run. They should anyways, because it's not about, it's us about helping you find the perfect house for you at that meantime. Okay. As well, understand, you want to understand the actual value of any property that you were trying to buy, which also the realtor is going to help you with that as well by doing what we call a CMA, or a cost market analysis. And basically what we do is we see what the market says, and if the house is potentially overpriced, we can establish that, and we can make a very knowledgeable and smart offer on the home. Okay. Also, you want to be comfortable for what you're buying. So if you're comfortable in a certain price range, you can talk to your lender. It's like, look, I'm comfortable paying $1,500 a month for a house. How much house is that? Can I figure that out? And they actually can help you with that as well. So that way, when you're looking at houses, you can be like, you know what? Okay, I really like this house. It's a little bit more, so how much is my mortgage payments going to be, and just make sure it's okay to look and take your time and looking for a place, especially if, because this is about you. After the transaction is gone, I personally don't have anything else left to help you other than, helping you with the house and everything else, but you're the one that has to make the payment. So I personally would want to make sure that you are comfortable with your payments. That way, you're not nickel and diming, and you're living in the lifestyle that you want to be and being in the home that you also love. Okay. And when you are shopping for homes, don't just go into a house and be like, I just want this house. You want to go in there and you want to see yourself in the house. You want to see, like, I can put my furniture in the, I can vision my furniture in the living room. I can see myself cooking in the kitchen. I can go outside. I see my dogs playing out in the backyard. I see my kids playing in the backyard. I can see them grow. Like, those are the things that you want to look at when you're looking at homes. Okay. Yeah. So the biggest thing is, like I said, you want to go in very knowledgeable with, and knowledgeable of what your credit score is. And you want to communicate with your lender and be comfortable with your payments, know the breakdown of the fees of your loan and how much that's going to be after everything is said and done, and also hire an agent. Remember, as a buyer, you're not paying for the agent. It's free. As a buyer's agent, I work for free for you. So, because the seller pays my commission. So why not use free service? Okay, so that's all I have. If you guys have any questions, you are more than welcome to contact me at any time. I'll leave my contact information below, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. Okay, bye.